Okay, welcome back. Right, I've made a few amendments, which I'll show you. I have actually put this gridding on the boot area. I've also done another bit of extruding, inflating on the kneecap area and on the thigh area. So it's coming together. I've got this nice little effect that I wanted to achieve around the bottom area there. It's like a tubing. And on the hands I've now added some inflation points to the knuckles and across the top, and on the forearm area I've added more plating on there. I've also added plating on the front of the chest and the biceps and the shoulder areas, and that's about it. They're all really quick changes. I just felt like adding those on there just to build a bit of extra sort of like weight when we come to polish it. Okay, now this area here is wrong, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in and I'm going to use my smooth brush and I'm going to smooth it back down, and I'm going to grab the illustration we've got and bring that back in so you can see it. What we've got here, you see, is that his actual face area has got the line coming up and hitting kind of the middle of the eye, so that's what I want to do there. So I'm going to add a little mask up to here, and I'm going to invert it, and this time I'm going to -2 deflate it. That will push it in, maybe a bit more, and now we've got it hitting the middle of the eye. It's a bit bold, but nevertheless it's in there. So that was a little amend there. You might want to come along and just polish off any bits that don't seem to fit, or any bits, any little artifacts and things we've got hanging around. So just go around now, just clean your model up, add those extra bits in on the armour if you want to, or if not, leave them, and we'll come back to them later. Okay, so once you've done that, we're now going to take it to the next stage. So I'm going to save this out, and I'm going to save it as number 17. This is quite good. I'm actually saving these out to each video that I do, so I'm up to about video 17 at the moment. Okay, well, what we want to do now is come down here, grab the polish and put this to 1. And that will polish up all of these bits and get it a lot better. And now what you need to do is go around your model and tighten up all of these points. And we're going to do that using a new brush that we've not used before. We're going to set our focal shift back to 0, a draw size to about 37, or depending on how close you zoom in. We basically want the brush, fall off area of the brush, to hit the edges, the middle centre, to hit the edges of where we're coming in. And what I do is I use the pinch brush. Now it can be a little bit over the top if your settings like this. Whoa, it just goes mad. So what you need to do is bring it down to about 10, bring your draw size up a little bit more, and probably I suggest maybe using lazy mouse for this. And then just in the middle, drag it down, and then release, and then press 1 on your keyboard and keep pressing it until you get the desired effect. And 1 basically just repeats what you've done, so it will basically polish up all these and bring all these points in together nicely. And just do that on the entire model until you're happy with it. And then I'll see you in the next lesson where you will have tightened everything up, and then I think we're ready to maybe retopologize the model. Okay, I'll see you in the next lesson, where hopefully you will have tightened up that mesh. It should be looking pretty sharp now. We will actually tackle the head and sort that out before we move on as well.